In this course, we have introduced you to a lot of project management artifacts such as project plans, statements of work, and more. Now, we'll review an important artifact of the Scrum framework, the product backlog. In an earlier video, we defined the product backlog as the single authoritative source for things that a Scrum team works on. It contains all of the features, requirements, and activities associated with deliverables to achieve the goal of the project. The traditional non agile project management equivalent would be the set of project requirements. First, the product backlog is a living artifact, meaning that items are added to the backlog at any time. The product backlog evolves throughout the whole life cycle of the project and serves as a central guide for the team to know what to work on next. Second, the product backlog is owned and adjusted by the product owner. And finally, the product backlog is always a prioritized list of features. So when there's a new information or new feature, these are added to the backlog in order of the importance. The items at the very top of the list are very specific and well defined, leaving the more vague items for the bottom of the list. Remember, the product backlog is the guide and the roadmap of your product. It is the central artifact in Scrum where all possible ideas, deliverables, features, or tasks are captured for the team to work on. Because the backlog is so central, there are few best practices and pieces of data to capture when working with product backlogs. There's the description, the value, and the order and the estimate. Let's go through how to build a sample backlog with these best practices in mind. First, there's the item description. The item description is exactly what it sounds like. It describes an item. When you're writing an item description, it's a good idea to be really clear when adding product backlog items so the details are encouraged. Next, we have the value field. This is the field that tells us how much business value the item delivers to the customers, to the team, or to the users. Next, we have to add in an estimate. An estimate is how much effort the Scrum team thinks an item will take to complete. The next attribute of each backlog item is the order. As we mentioned, the backlog should always be prioritized. Both the estimate and the value fields we just discussed help the product owner figure out where to place an item in the backlog's order of hierarchy. A product owner may ask themselves, how important is this backlog item compared to all other items? Product backlogs order items from highest priority to lowest priority. This is called a stacked rank. Ordering items this way allows teams to operate more efficiently. When creating backlog items, the goal is to include as much as you can while not stressing about the unknowns too much. Now you know a bit more about defining the product backlog and who owns it. We also discussed how the various roles work with the product backlog, and we can identify and describe each field in the product backlog. See you in the next video.